What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to yet another League of Legends video. And yes, Riot has finally announced that Rengar is going to be changed and reworked along with Leblanc, Katarina, and Talon. Now, this video is very late, so Riot announced that like a few weeks ago, and I'm sorry for being so late, but anyway, this is what I got in terms of info. So what they're gonna do, and this is all based off posts on their on the website, and if I can find some screenshots, they'll be in the video. So what they're gonna be doing is they're gonna be trying to rework his ultimate, because Riot in general, with all of these assassin reworks, wants to make it so that there's more counterplay to assassins instead of just people kind of being at the mercy of the assassin player. Because if the person playing this said whatever assassin is really great and amazing, then they'll pretty much be demolishing everybody in the game, and you're just at their mercy. And they just want it to be a little bit more fair, so that hey, if the guy's great, but they want it so that people have more counterplay to work off of, and you know, more information and stuff like that. So basically, they're going to be reworking his ultimate, and what they're going to be doing is there's apparently a new stealth mechanic that they're working on and are going to implement along with other people like Talon and other champions that have invisibility. I don't know exactly how this thing's going to work. They haven't really said much information about it, but they're going to make it so that Rengar is just not so brute force about just ulting and then jumping on somebody's face and killing somebody. You know, it's like when Rengar ults, you know what's going to happen, you know. And what they're also going to be doing, number 2, is that they're going to be changing around his kit pretty heavily, because they don't want Rengar to be just face rolling the keyboard and literally doing all of his entire kit, like his entire kit, in like 0.5 seconds. So what they're going to be doing is they don't want Rengar players to just be face rolling the keyboard and just completing their entire kit and just using all of it in like 0.5 seconds. They don't want that. They still want Rengar to be that one-shot sort of assassin, because that's what Rengar is. Like, that's his identity. But they just don't want Rengar players to be using their entire kit in like 0.2, 0.5 seconds. So what they're also going to be doing, number 3, is they're going to be changing how his Ferocity works, because at the moment, you know, Rengar players just go out and, like, you know, get 3, 4, or 5 stacks off of minions, neutral monsters, stuff like that. But Riot wants Rengar players to get Ferocity in fights, because they feel like that's how it's supposed to be acquired. You know, it's supposed to be acquired in fights, not out of them, brought into fights, and then Rengar runs away. But they want to make sure that Rengar players can get Ferocity quickly, and not as safely, but like efficiently, you know. Because at the moment, if Rengar, you know, shows up to a team fight with like 2 or 3 Ferocity stacks, he's not going to be of much help throughout that entire fight. So they just want to make it so that he can get Ferocity in fights and use it in a fight, not get it before. And finally, the 4th thing is his bone tooth necklace, because at the moment, if you don't know, Kha'Zix's reward is a lot better than Rengar's, and they said they're going to be changing it up. Here's a little comment by a Rioter that I found, and I'll link this entire thread in the description. It's pretty good. I like it. A lot of info in there. And also, they want Rengar to be, they don't want Rengar players to completely just hop on one hapless target throughout the entire game to get Bone Tooth Necklace stacks, because the entire thing of Rengar is he's a proud hunter and he kills everything and anything, and that's definitely not just hopping on that hopeless AD carry like 5, 8, 10 times in a row and just getting the kill. So they think they're going to be doing like different rewards based on the champion and stuff, and I think that's going to be pretty fun. But that is all I have for you guys this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to click that like button and smack that subscribe button if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next week. Peace. I'm out.